The key is not to prioritize what's on your schedule, but to schedule your priorities. Stephen Covey. Grand Rising to my first time viewers, welcome. My name is Joseph Long, and I thank you for tuning in. To my returning viewers, hello, friends, and thank you for your support. This morning, I will be guiding you in a concentration meditation. The objective of this meditation is to develop a single-minded attention directed at some object, an image, a breath, a candle flame, or a word or phrase. Continually returning one's attention to this object develops one's ability to remain calm, focused, and grounded. For this exercise, our focus will be on our breath. But before we begin, if you haven't done so already, please comment, like, and share. And to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Inspirational Moments with Joseph Long. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. It really helps our platform to grow. It really helps with the algorithms. Thank you. So let's begin. Find a comfortable position. You may sit or lie down, but make sure you remain awake and aware. If you're comfortable doing so, allow the eyes to gently close. Remember that it is perfectly okay to sit with your eyes open. Find what works for you. Start by tuning into the posture of the body where it is right now. Are there any minor adjustments you need to make? It is helpful to keep the spine straight and energized while relaxing the muscles around the skeleton. You can use the breath to aid in this process. As you breathe energy and awareness into the spine, reaching the spine gently upward. As you exhale, let go. Allow the shoulders to drop. Let there be some slack in the jaw and soften the belly. As you allow the body to resume to natural breathing, see where in the body you can feel the breath. It may be in the stomach or abdomen where you can feel the rising and falling as the body breathes. It might be in the chest where you may notice the expansion and contraction as the body inhales and exhales. Perhaps it's at the nostrils where you can feel a slight tickle as the air comes in and the subtle warmth as the body exhales. You can pick one spot to stick with for this meditation practice, whichever feels right for you in this moment. As you feel the body breathing, try to stay with the breath all the way through. From the beginning of an inhale through the end of the exhale, be with the breath. You don't need to force your attention on the breath. Rather, rest it gently on the sensations of the body breathing. When the thoughts arise, you don't need to push them away or resist. You can notice them and leave them be, returning to the experience of the breath in the body. We'll use a counting exercise to help in this process. You can breathe in with awareness, and as you exhale, you can count 1 in your head. With the next exhale, count 2. You can count like this up to 8, and then simply start back to 1. Remember that the counting is a tool to build concentration, and it is not a measurement of how good of a meditator you are. When the mind wanders, just come back to 1, and I will do the first 3 with you, and you will continue on to 8 on your own. Inhale, exhale, 1. Inhale, exhale, 2. Inhale, exhale, 3. You may have noticed the mind wandering. When the mind wanders, it really offers us an opportunity to cultivate mindfulness and concentration. Each time we notice the mind wandering, we're strengthening our ability to recognize our experience. Each time we bring the mind back to the breath, we're strengthening our ability to focus on an object. Treat this as an opportunity rather than a problem, and return to 1. If you like, you can let go of the counting for the last brief moment. Try to be with the breath with some curiosity, looking at it with some interest. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring your awareness back to the room where you are. Focus on what you can hear, what you can smell. The point where your body makes contact to the chair, floor, or mat. When you feel ready, you can open your eyes. Namaste. Good practice. Let's see who's on here live with me. I have the sound chaplain, as she says, Grand Monday Rising Meditation fam, a calm state of consciousness. We have the infinity sign, the prayer sign, the anchor. Yes, this is so appropriate for this one. This practice help us to center and ground ourselves. In other words, anchor ourselves. We have the peace sign. We have the golden heart. Y'all see I'm wearing my golden shirt, the golden shirt I was telling y'all about last week. And we have 3 people in the meditation pose. Grand Rising, and thank you for that, sound chaplain. I have Miss Pat in the house. Grand Rising, Miss Pat. And she says, good morning, everyone. I have Kurt. My brother Kurt is in the house. It's been a minute since I've seen you live, brother. Good to see you. I can't spell this morning. Yes, as he says, good morning, namaste. Thank you for your participation. Miss Pat says she's like the shirts. Thank you. I actually do too, but I'm working on this. I'm working on me. Let me say that, not to put so much energy on people's reactions. I don't wear much. I do wear it usually in the month of July, because July is the church I used to go to regularly. Each month had signified both a spiritual principle, a spiritual power, and the color. And July, the color is gold, which stands for understanding. And I used to wear this, and the guys used to giggle on the side. And I'm working on that. Let people giggle and react the way they want to. And hopefully someone out there will be able to take that as a lesson too, to live authentically, live in your authenticity, express how you want to express, long as it's not hurting anyone, and most importantly, long as it's not hurting you. So yeah, this is actually one of my favorite shirts. I love the color too. And although it's supposed to signify understanding, it gives me other feeling, give me a feeling of power as well. I see 4 people are on here live, 2 thumbs up. Good to see you. Thank you. Thank you. I can't see who the 4th person is. Kurt says, yes, authentic living, indeed. Thank you for touching and agreeing. And on Instagram, I have the sound chaplain. Thank you for your activity on both platforms, as she types in remaining calm and relaxing my inner self with the gold heart and sparkling stars. Thank you all. Thank you. If you like today's meditation and haven't done so already, please click the like button. Know that we will reconnect tomorrow at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for another guided meditation. Thank you for joining me in today's practice. I love you and I appreciate you. Peace and blessings. Mwah!